Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad. On today's weather classroom, we're going to be talking about high and low pressure. When you look at a weather map, we have a lot of mythical symbols on this map. We have cold fronts and warm fronts, L's and H's. Now, why do I call them mythical? Because we can't see them with our eyes because we're dealing with air. But we do know they exist because we have instruments all over this planet letting us know where they are. Now, when it comes to high and low pressure, we weigh the air with a scale. Not like the ones that you have in your bathroom, but a more sensitive scale like this one. This is a barometer. This barometer, we have them all over the planet letting us know where high and low pressure systems are located. So when a high pressure system moves over this barometer, this needle will bend in that direction, giving us a high number, thus high pressure. On the flip side, when a low pressure system moves over this barometer, the needle bends in that direction, giving us a low number, thus low pressure. The way this works is, this is a mercury barometer, so high pressure is actually very heavy air pouncing down. So it pushes down on the fluid, and the fluid in the tube rises, gives us a high number. On the other side, when low pressure moves over this barometer, the air is rising, thus the fluid drops, and gives us a lower number, thus low pressure. Another way of looking at this is, again, high pressure and low pressure. We have barometers all along here, and when we see the highest number, we slap an H. The L, same thing applies. When an L moves across all these barometers and we find the lowest number, that's where we slap an L. So low pressure, high pressure. Now, a little bit of a fun fact. Have you ever heard of someone complaining about their aches and pains right before it rains? Well, did you know that we're all walking barometers? When low pressure moves across the air is in fact rising up. And so with less pressure on our bodies, our nerve endings expand, becoming more sensitive, and thus we get more aches and pains. So yes, we can in fact forecast the weather on how our bodies are acting. Now, if this doesn't help clarify what an H and L is, take a look at this little demonstration here. We have an H here. High pressure is usually associated with nice weather, so we can say that the H now stands for happy weather. L's are usually associated with clouds and rain, so let's just say the L stands for lousy weather. So next time when you see a weather map and you look at the cold fronts and lows and highs, well, they do exist even though we may not be able to see them. Next on Weather Classroom, I'm going to be talking about warm fronts and cold fronts. Until then, I'm George, the Weather Dad.